A lot of the brand new traders, they focus on the trading patterns, trying to find a perfect system or a strategy, looking for those golden patterns and the moving averages, and maybe even finding a mentor or a guru that they could copy their trades from. And they don't realize that trading is more mental than it is anything else. Controlling your emotions, that is the #1 battle you'll have in day trading. The closest thing, if you are trading futures, the closest thing to that you will see early on is if you pass one of the evaluations and then you go into the performance account. The way your emotions will change going from the eval account to the performance account might be quite drastic, and that's the first sign that emotions are actually a big thing in trading. If we were all robots and we had no emotions, trading would be a lot easier. That is no doubt about that. But today is one of those days for me where I had some emotions to combat and deal with. So I want to dive in and talk about that as everything is fresh in my mind and it's still kind of in there, right? So I still didn't get over it. So I want to make this video while it's all fresh. So let's talk about my TickTick account. So my TickTick account is something that I've been trading for about 3 weeks or maybe 4 weeks now. And I was able to withdraw $1,900 from it, and it's a profitable account. So if I lose it, it's not a big deal. It just sucks that it's getting close to that point. So today is Wednesday, and this whole week I was unable to make any good trades on the account, and I hit the max loss 3 times. So the max loss is $500 per day. You can't actually hit it, but I was getting close. Like today, I lost $450, so I called it a day there. But I am doing very well on my other 2 accounts, which I'll talk about with Apex. But on this one, I am down to just $320 worth of drawdown. So tomorrow is going to be the last day I'm trading this account unless a miracle happens. I am not going to micromanage the account. I'm going to open a contract in whatever trade I get into, one trade. If it works out and it continues to go, I'm not going to scalp. Then it will, rescue the account. If not, the account will be done. So I'll make an update on that. But let's talk about how I lost today. And that's where the difficult part comes in. So #1 is there was a couple of things. So I had a good read on the market early on, and I actually made a decent profit on my 2 other accounts, which I'll talk about. And I'll also talk about why those 2 other accounts are now becoming a little bit of a psychological game too. But on this account, I traded the ES today and not the NQ because I wanted to give myself a little bit more room since I had 2 red days last 2 days. I just could not read the market, or every time I would get in a trade, it would go against me right away. I was not able to get anything in profit, and it was quite difficult to get a handle on it, but it was all my fault. And I was just reading the market the wrong way. So it all comes down to that. If you could get the right grasp and reading the market right, then everything changes and makes it super, some people make it look super easy some days, and then some days it's super difficult. But like here, I had a perfect entry long, and I sold it here for $100 profit, just 2 points. And it's frustrating because it keeps going higher, and that's not my point. But like, I usually scalp, like I scalped here, but here was more of a break even. So I was up like $150 total on the day after this trade at 11.20 on this account. Then I go to the dentist. I leave to the dentist and during this consolidation. I don't really like buying the breakouts here, but once it starts going and it pulls back and it still goes, that's a pretty good at least scalping opportunity there. But I saw it right here at the dentist when I sat down and then did my cleaning, and then I got home like around here, like right after this pullback actually. So I wasn't sure, but it kept going, so I didn't short it here. But I'm not sure why I decided to short, but I ended up shorting it here, and that was just a very like an impulse type trade, already having FOMO, and I shorted the bottom here. I mean, I chased it. I don't like doing that, especially on this small account. It's very hard to chase the price action because if it goes against you right away, then you lose, quite quickly. So I shorted one contract here, then I added another one, and I stopped out from the one contract. So I still had one left, and I re-shorted it, and look where I had to stop out. Right there, I had to stop out at the max loss, and then it just tanked after that. All right, so that's a huge difference in P&L. This is probably, I don't know, we're 15 points. So a huge difference in P&L. If I would have been able to not cut that and hold it, if I didn't cut it here and I just held it, I would have been fine. I think, because I reshorted lower. So then, yeah, I would have been fine to hold it. And I should have never even added this contract. I should have just waited till we get some kind of, I should have been shorting right there, actually, not covering. That's the biggest thing. You short there, it breaks out, you cover. Makes it super easy to do that. But again, it's all hindsight. But that's when you have the right pulse on the market versus when you don't. And when you're trading scared versus you are not scared. And those are the differences that happen, especially when you are put against pressure. So if you are a brand new trader going from the eval to your live account, that's going to be a big thing. Or if you're trading eval and you get close to your profit target, but you're not just there yet, then it becomes a little bit of a mental game as well. But let me show you guys how I was doing on my other accounts with Apex. So with Apex, I am doing quite well. So I'm up $765 on one account and $305 on the second account. I stopped copy trading this account because I am up $2,800 on this account in just 5 days. So I am gonna take a withdrawal from this account whenever I can, but now it's becoming a little bit of a mental game, right? So I want to trade this account because I have to for another 5 days. Then I will not be able to withdraw till June 1st, or at least request a payout. So from today, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still 10 more days left before June 1st, because we have Memorial Day. It's 11 days, but Memorial Day I'm not going to trade, even though the market might be open. I'm not going to trade it because the stock market's closed, so the market is slow. But technically, you could still trade it and count it as a day, but I won't need that. And we still have 10 more days, but I'm only going to trade for 5 days. And I'm already guaranteeing myself a 2K payout as long as I don't lose any profit from here on. And I will still have $800 left of cushion after I take out the 2,000. So now I don't know what to do. Like, I still have to trade it because you have to trade for 10 days minimum. You can't just flip contracts. At least you can't do it more than 2 days. So I still want to trade this account, but now it's becoming a little bit of a, a mind game. So we'll see how it goes. And then this account, the fifth account, is they reinstated the loss from Friday. So I had a loss on this account on Friday. They took it out. And Apex had a lot of issues last week, so they did the right thing and reimbursed people. And that was a quite amazing thing because I actually didn't have any issues on Friday with this account. I had issues with this account and with TradeOvate on Wednesday and Thursday, but on Friday when I actually took the loss, I did not have any issues. But they still responded to my tickets, so I definitely give them a shout out for amazing customer service there. And this account is on day number 3, and I am up $2,200 on that account. So hopefully with those two accounts, I will be able to get a nice 4K payout between the two. And I'm very close to qualifying for it, except I still have to keep trading. Now, what do? Do I just start new evaluations? Do I trade one of the accounts continuously till June 1st to give myself a bigger, cushion when I do withdraw the profits? Because once I withdraw the profits from this account, let's say if I don't make any more money, it would only be $800 left in that account to risk, which is very tight. And then it would become the same thing as my TickTick account. Once you get put under pressure, it's very hard to make the right decisions and not let the trades breathe. And then you second guess yourself. And it's very difficult to trade a small account. So you either got to have the market and reading it properly, or you are going to struggle. So those are the updates. I have the 3 accounts left. TickTick might be done. I'm not sure what I'm going to replace it with. UProfit does have a awesome account. So UProfit has withdrawals from day number 1. Below safety net is at 50% profit split. And then above safety net is 100% of profit is yours in the first 40 days. But you could withdraw from day number 1, and it's not a trailing or end of day drawdown account. It's actually basically a 5K account. So it's basically having 5K of equity in your account, and you just can't lose it all. And the account balance can go below 145,000, and there's a 30% off sales. So it's actually like in the 200s for the evaluation, and then it's like $150 to activate the account. So all in all, you would be in like $375, I think. which is not bad for what it is, since you could withdraw from day number 1. And the only rules is that you have a daily loss limit. So you can't lose all 5,000 in one day, or if you grow a bigger cushion, you can't lose it all in one single day. So that's actually not a bad thing, because I think I would have lost my TickTick account a lot faster if there was no max daily loss. So having a max daily loss and not hitting it but getting close to it allowed me to kind of come back from some losses in the past. This week, unfortunately, 3 losses in a row. It's very difficult to come from that, and I only have $320 left of cushion. So again, we'll see what happens tomorrow, but this might be an option for me. I might do a couple more Apex accounts so I could copy trade them on TraderVate. I do love NinjaTrader, and copy trader on TraderVate is it's not perfect because you see the P&L for both accounts. So like if I would short this, so let's say if I activate it, so now it's active. If I short this account, I can't even short it with one contract. I gotta select 2 contracts. If I short it here, the P&L will say position of -2 contracts, and even though it's 1 per account, you still see the full P&L. So if you were trading like 10 accounts here, you would see that big P&L. And the whole point of having multiple accounts is to spread out the risk and not have the big P&L in your face. So if you lose $100, you don't want to know that you lost 1,000. Or if you made, $200 per account, you don't want to know that you were up 2,000 because you would have taken the profit too soon or, earlier. So having just that one account P&L would be nice. But this is how TraderVate works. So I don't know if I want to do more accounts with that, or if I should just do Rhythmic accounts with NinjaTrader. We'll see. There's a lot of things going on. So definitely want to jump on something soon. So I have some trading accounts to do while these are waiting for withdrawals. But that's the update for the week. And I'll catch you guys on Friday with a full recap of the whole entire week. All right. Have a good one. And all the links are down below. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and any questions, also leave me a comment down below or join my Discord and we could discuss everything in there. All right. Have a good one.